Alright, guys. Suppose you are standing somewhere and in this scenario you have in front of you. How you can see as an artist? You have to simplify whatever you are looking at. Simplify whatever you are looking at. I will tell you some things like lines and angles. Alright. So all of these or maybe shapes, all these come into simplifications. Let me start with this. See, what am I doing over here? I'm starting with this specific circles. All right. This is a simple shape. You have to look at this whenever you are seeing anything. You should look at like this. Let us take some more example. So, for example, I have this specific photograph, or maybe you have any scenario in front of you. How will you start drawing it? First of all, you have to compose it on your canvas. For example, this is my full canvas, and I have to compose this on it. So I will start with a rough line over it like this. You can see that I am starting with a simple shape, or maybe I can start with simple straight lines. For example, this, or are you getting my point? That your major goal is to simplify all of these. This you have to simplify over here. For example, we have this over here. How you have to see this at first place? You have to start looking at it very simplifying ways. For example, this and this. You have to look everything like this on first place. Are you getting my point? When you are looking at this, you should see this. All right, these random shapes, or these random lines. You have to look this. Mm, Now you will say that what will happen with that? You can start simplifying, like make it complex slowly, slowly. For example, you will add a more detail in this specific, all of these things. And when you're done with this, you can add more details. For example, this. Are you getting my point? You can add more details afterwards, and it can go on and on. Now you can refine it as much as you want, make it exactly like this. So you got my point, that what am I saying over here? Look the reference or the scenery or whatever you are looking at in a simplified way. For example, let me take this example. What am I looking right now in front of me? For example, in this camera, whatever is recording, here I am sitting. All right, here I am sitting, and are you getting my point? That what am I saying over here? Whenever you see anything, or a scenery, or a laptop, a keyboard, light, any animal, you have to see in this simple form, in simple shapes or lines or straight lines. And maybe these lines are a bit complicated for you, like you can't uh, you can't just draw like this. In first place, you can't draw like these gestures lines. So what you can do at that moment, you can just start with simple lines. For example, this, let's take again this example. uh, Look at things with straight lines like this, and I'll suggest you to see anything in straight lines like this, not with curved lines, because um, curvy lines are more difficult to judge when we see anything with straight lines. So that is why you should not prefer curves. Gradually, when you are very comfortable with straight lines, you can start with curved lines also. Whenever you will do anything with, for example, you drawn something like this, an apple, and you have done it with straight lines. Now after that, you will do it with, like, you will finish it, right? At that moment you have to do curves, and so you can overlap on it. And if you are on paper, then it is also very easy. Whatever medium you have, first of all you have to do with pencils. It can be charcoal or graphite. So start with very light straight lines, very light marking lines. We say these lines are called marking lines. When you are on paper with pencils like graphite or charcoal, you can take a kneaded eraser and rub over on it, and after that you can just overlap it like this. And if you are not satisfied, you can refine it as much as you want, even on charcoal and on. For example, last night I draw these sketches. Look at this. uh you can refine it like this. Go to my channel, look all of these sketches. You can refine it as much as you want. For example, this one. These are also rough sketches. These are not final works, but yeah, you got my point, right? All right. So let's sum up all the things that what am I talking over here. Whenever you see something, as an artist you want to draw something and you can't, so first step is to see. How you see is how you will draw. And there are more aspects about it, but this is a crucial one. So whenever you are looking at something, look it in simplified way, in simple shapes. For example, like this, you should look like this. It can be straight lines, shapes, or contour lines. All right. And if you guys want to know what is contour line, just comment me. I will tell you what is. These are simplified, outer lines of any object, any scenario. So yeah, here we are. Look in simplified way, in very simplified way. If you are an artist and you want to draw but you can't draw, so first you are missing this step probably. And on first step, that you are not looking at things in simplified way with straight lines, with shapes, simple shapes like circle, triangles, squares, rectangles. If you want to be a good artist, if you want to draw good, like whatever you want to draw, whatever you are looking, it can be portraiture, it can be scenery, it can be animal, it can be object, still life, anything. This is the crucial first step. You see it in a certain way. And all of these is totally technical, all right? I'm not talking anything creative over here. Uh, Technically you have to see everything with in certain way. So for that, see in straight lines and all of that. And there are more aspects how to see in it. If you want to know, tell me in comments. I will tell you more about it. If you are a beginner artist, this is for you. All right, see you soon. Peace out, peace out.
Stop.